The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Oldham High School's football starts now.
Good Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at South Oldham High School where the Dragons take on the visiting Anderson County Bearcats in a big 5A district contest in the KHSAA football today. It's not Friday night on Glycod, it's Saturday, and alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar, and we are thrilled to be calling this game, folks. Two very tough teams, the 3-2 Anderson County Bearcats, 4-1 hosts, the South Oldham Dragons. Joey, going to be a good one today.
Going to be a good one today. The Dragons have won 4 in a row. The Bearcats have won 3 of the last 4. Both teams looking forward to this game since really Thursday. They talked about it Thursday, no deal. Talked about it last night, no deal. It's time to play now. I'm excited.
And, of course, you're talking about no deal to play on Thursday because of the rain coming in. Didn't want to shorten the week. No game yesterday, the rain and the wind conditions. Today, it's wet. And our Kinzer and Kinzer forecast calls for wet. It's 60, 64, 65. It's warm. It's muggy.
Perfect weather, though.
Perfect weather.
Great weather.
That rain will keep the kids cool. But that is your weather update brought to you by Kinzer and Kinzer. And Joey, we want to talk about these teams, well-coached, disciplined, and a whole lot of offense from both sides.
I'm looking for, even though it's wet and rainy, I'm still looking for a 30-30 game. Both teams putting up over 30 points. Not saying that the defenses aren't shabby. It's just the offenses are that good, even in wet conditions like this.
Joey, 2 weeks ago, I was honored to broadcast the Henry County and Anderson County game. Went down to a field goal at the last second. And then last week, we had South Oldham and Oldham County. Field goal in the last 20 seconds to win it for South Oldham. They've had some close ones. They've had some big games and blowouts. What do you expect to see from two big squads and two playing a really important game?
I see Anderson County running the ball. Agent Zero.
Will Rohde.
I see Will Rohde getting the ball in crucial times. I see South, Ethan Arnold, and Julian Miles. I see that combination going. Ethan Arnold, new quarterback. Eli Castle, quarterback for Anderson. Those two guys run the show, but they're money men. They're money men. Julian Miles for South, and Agent Zero, Will Rohde for Anderson.
Going to be a fun game to watch. You stay with us. We've got so much more on our pregame broadcast. It's going to be a great one. Anderson County Bearcats at the South Oldham Dragons. We'll be back with more of our pregame festivities. Stay with us on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville. This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service. Find out more at andersonsales.com.
Welcome to Glide Cod Sports. Joey Hamilton here on a wet, rainy Saturday morning here. I feel like SEC Saturdays. Here with head coach Dave Buchanan. Coach, thus far, last year to this year, what's been the difference?
There's a lot of things. It's been a lot of hard work. We've got an older group now. We only graduated 6 seniors, so a lot of these guys have played before, and there's the talent's a little bit better, and the continuity helps. Continuity is very much underrated, I think, in high school football. And 2 years in a row of doing the same thing really helps. And we got wonderful kids and coaches. They're working hard.
Speaking of seniors, Will Rowdy, what does he mean to your team?
Well, I mean, he does a lot for us, and I haven't done a great job the last couple weeks sort of protecting his body a little bit, but he's really good on both sides of the ball, and I can't say enough good things about him. And shoot, he's got a 33 on his ACT. He's a phenomenal student and a super young man as well. Yes, sir.
Coach, what opportunities do you see versus South today in this game?
Well, I think I see probably more challenges than I do opportunities right now. And, in the long run, I think those challenges can really benefit us. But blocking them is going to be a tough deal to do. Coming off blocks is going to be tough. So we've got those challenges. And, if we'll meet those challenges, then I think we'll have some opportunities. But we've got a really good opponent today, and we're going to have to play awful well to give ourselves a chance to win.
So I talked about Saturday morning routines. Does that throw you all off a little bit, Saturday morning football?
Not really. We practice every Wednesday at 6 a.m. So our kids are used to it. We do everything in the summer. We go at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. So getting out of bed and going to work is not a big deal to us. In fact, I'm hoping that we're probably a little more acclimated to this than most people would be.
That's good stuff. That's head coach Dave, or can I call you David? Or
you call me whatever you want.
Coach Buchanan. Coach Buchanan from Anderson County here at South Oldham. It's Joey Hamilton signing off Glide Cod Sports. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, I appreciate you, Joey. Good talk.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware, 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life. Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics, and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
School Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field, and it is a wet, warm, comfortable day. And alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, keys to the game in weather conditions like this, and we mentioned in our opener, weather was brought to you by Kinzer and Kinzer, located at 200 East Jefferson in LaGrange. They deliver clean, comfortable air, but it's Clementine's Car Wash, juiced by Thomas Car Wash, where getting your car clean is as easy as peeling an orange. Our keys to the game here from Clementine's Car Wash.
Today's keys to the game from Anderson County, they need to run the ball. They run the ball real well in this wet conditions, and I think they can. They also need to convert on third downs and keep that South Oldham offense off the field. And then last, of course, is to limit turnovers in these wet and rainy conditions.
Limit turnovers, a big deal.
And penalties. I'll throw penalties because a few games ago that is what cost them penalties and turnovers. That cost them a game. So
yes, and now for the South Oldham Dragons. The keys to the game presented by Clementine's Car Wash.
Well, they need to stop the Anderson County run game. You know, you've got 3 players there that truly they need to stop there, and for them, and then also they need to keep their defense fresh, keep the defense off the field, and then last of all, handle the weather. They need to handle the ball out here. You know, just no turnovers, no fumbles, no snaps. You know. Punts, good snaps, all those things. Handle the weather.
Handle the weather. Special teams important.
Yes.
Handle the ball. Possess the ball. You just have a feeling this game's got some kind of classic. They played 2 weeks ago. Like I said in the opening, Henry County and Anderson County, and what a game that was. Went down to the last second field goal. It was a 44-42 win for Henry County over the host Anderson County Bearcats. And then last week, South Oldham with 22 seconds left, Earther gets one through to win it at Oldham County.
Rivalry game at that. But Coach, on the flip side, back to Anderson, Coach Buchanan feels good about this weather. He said, they get up, they practice early in the morning once a week. He said they get out there whether it rains, sleet, snow, whatever. So he feels good about this. I talked to him about throwing. He feels good about it. You'll hear those things in his coach's interview. He's okay with it.
Yeah, well, that is the keys to the game presented by Clementine's Car Wash, located at the Kroger Fuel Center in LaGrange and juiced by Thomas Car Wash. More to come, but before we hit our break, we want to mention that this broadcast is authorized by South Oldham High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. We thank you for watching, and we thank you. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more, including interview with South Oldham head coach Kane Sams when we return on Glycod.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod. Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome to Glycod Sports. A rainy Saturday here in Crestwood, Kentucky, Oldham County, South Oldham here with head coach Kane Sams. Coach, how does the weather delay today help you or does it hurt you?
I think more than anything, it's just the schedule. I mean, we have it to the minute on a pregame schedule, so I mean that's off. We try to simulate as much as we can to keep everything intact. But I mean, it's ball at the end of the day. I mean, you don't always have it every way you want it. So, you know, we lift in the mornings, we lift at night, we practice in the mornings, we practice at night. I mean, football's football. So I mean, hopefully. You know, the boys, you know, are just, they understand it's another opportunity to play.
Coach, 4-game win streak since your opening week. You lost that week. What do you like about your team now?
You know, we've shown a lot of resilience. Since the Anderson, Ohio game, you know, we've had two very emotional games in our county rivals. One being an underdog against North Oldham and being able to find a way to get a win there, and then finding ourselves in a 14-0 deficit at the end of the second against Oldham County, and showed enough grit and resilience to be able to come back and win. And it's a lot of emotional games, and then those 2 weeks are rewarded with a rainy Saturday morning game against a district team that is extremely well coached and tough-nosed. So, there's no breaks in our schedule, and I'm glad for that. I like being able to go against these good teams.
Okay, speaking of that, I guess we can go right into that. What do you look for from your opponent today? What do you expect from Anderson County today?
Disciplined, hard-nosed, tough. They can run the ball very, very well. They don't make schematic errors. They have a lot of capable pieces all over their field. They're a very solid team, and it's going to be a heck of a battle. I expect it to be a 48-minute game. This game's not. If it is decided early, I will be the first one to admit that I was wrong and shocked. But this is going to be a heck of a good game, and they're a really, really good team.
And last of all, Coach, you have a couple of guys in some new positions. You have a new QB this year, Ethan Arnold, taking over for the graduation of Nick Hamilton. Tell us a little about him.
I have loved watching him mature and grow and develop as this season's went along. And he's a quiet leader, but I'm starting to see some poise, and he has a little bit of moxie to him, and he has confidence, and his leadership abilities are really starting to come out and grow every week at a time. It has been an absolute pleasure to watch his personal development as a football player. He's an athletic quarterback that can do a lot, and that was nothing new to me to know. It's been the pleasure of just watching him stepping to what I envision the quarterback being, and that is the leader of the offense.
That's Caden Sams, South Oldham head coach. Coach, thank you for your time today. Good luck today.
Thank you.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilley in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Community strong, serving Lawrenceburg for 20 years, Century Bank is Anderson County's locally owned bank. With a full suite of deposit, loan, and online products, plus a knowledgeable, friendly staff, Century makes everyday banking simple. Located at 201 West Woodford Street with online banking at centurybankky.com. Century Bank, our community, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
A plan for the future is a plan for peace of mind at Ritchie and Peach Funeral Home. Proud supporters of the Lady Bearcats and locally owned by 1985 AC graduate Brian Ritchie, they have been serving Lawrenceburg since 1991. Visit richieandpeach.com or phone 502-839-5151. Richie and Peach Funeral Home, 701 North Main Street, helping you create the tribute of a lifetime.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
From Glycod, it's Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring the Waste Wizard search engine. Anderson's Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gelly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. German American Bank, serving our community since 1910. LaGrange Service Center, Morton's and Family Dental, Operation Parent, and Financial Solutions Incorporated. Now to the field for all the action of Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to South Oldham High School, Mitchell-Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field, and you see the Dragons lined up there with the American flag and the South Oldham High School flag at the end zone as they get set to take on the Anderson County Bearcats. 3-2 on the season. Anderson County, a narrow defeat 2 weeks ago against visiting Henry County, and 4-1 on the season are the South Oldham Dragons, suffering a first week and defeat at Anderson, Ohio High School, and a rout, but come back as you heard Coach Kane Sams speak with our Joey Hamilton pregame about, winning two big rivalry games. And Joey, back-to-back rivalry wins, the emotions of that, winning over at North Oldham, winning at Oldham County, and then having to come back and play this district game against a really tough, they're almost mirror images of each other. Tough along the lines, smart defensively, pass when they need to, and show multiple formations and style.
It's a tough task for South right there, especially with the back-to-back emotional games that you have. That second week after playing North, you have to come back and play OC, and your guys grind it out. And if they can just find the way, which they did, you come back and you feel good about this week because, after a big, huge emotional week against North, and, North was looking for a win because North hadn't beat them in 9 tries, I believe. Then you come back and you beat OC, and you're trying to get those emotions back up. And now you've got a district game. I think you're feeling good because that second week is always tougher after that first week of emotional. But then the third week, which this week, you should be fine. You should feel good about your team. You had a good week of preparation. You didn't go early on Thursday night, which I know Coach talked about to me, said he's happy about that. Friday night, they didn't play last night, but he said routines mean nothing to them. He said they lift in the morning, they lift at night, they practice in the morning, they practice at night. That's nothing for them. So Coach Kane Sams says he's excited. He's ready for this.
Hey, and here's the series record between Anderson County and South Oldham. Dragons have won the last 2 matchups. Bearcats' last win was August 21st, 2015, 32-20 over South Oldham at Anderson County. Anderson County has a 9-3 edge in the series. And you saw the coin toss there as teams go back to their respective sidelines, and we are going to be ready for kickoff here in just a moment. Why don't we take a 30-second break? When we return, we'll have the kickoff from Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field here at South Oldham High School. Stay with us on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
And here, as South Oldham gets ready to storm the field, the flag, the high school flag, and the hype. It's not a Friday night tonight, but Saturday afternoon, a little old school style, Joey. When we grew up, not too many high school stadiums had lights, right?
No lights. Saturday afternoon was the deal. You play at noon, and you were excited. You played at 10 in the morning,
or 11
and 12,
yep,
1, 2, and they played all the way like 5. But hey, Saturday was great. It's football at its finest. No lights. That's old school Big Ten football. Where a couple teams like Michigan didn't get lights until less than 10 years ago.
Yeah,
I think.
it was.
Some of these schools, did not have
like
lights.
Wrigley Field.
Oh, Wrigley Field. Baseball. We're talking baseball now.
Yeah.
But, and they beat the Reds last night in the fastest game ever, an hour 49 minutes. But that's another story.
I love that.
But this old school format of Saturday afternoon football. The only thing we're missing is a bright sunny day.
Yeah.
I kind of wish some teams would play on a Saturday afternoon, but I understand the money
Friday
and football
and
with
Saturday,
college, and all those things. But no, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Here we are with South Oldham set to kick off. Aiden Orther, one of the captains, along with Ethan Arnold, Davis Larson, and Cooper Bohannon. They represented the Dragons. And
our man we talked about, Nehemiah Wilson in the back.
Nemo Wilson. He was back there to receive, and the ball finds Nemo, but in the end zone. And they will have a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Nemo's
the
fast.
Bearcats. Yes,
Nemo
he
has
is.
a lot of speed. Watch him, folks. 23, a lot of speed.
And
we'll see how many different sets these guys come out with. In this rain, I don't know if they're going to go to as many as they did against against Henry
County.
But they may just go offset eye and go downhill and just give it to the man.
And there it is. The offset eye. Agent Zero gets the pitch. That's Will Rohde, but he is met immediately behind the line of scrimmage.
Nick McLeese right there, linebacker, 6'1 junior, making a nice play right there, filling the gap.
And also in there was, that was McLeese, yeah.
Nice play right there by McLeese coming in. He's off the defensive end / linebacker in that 3-4 or 3-3 set.
They're crowding that line again.
New set again, no backs, empty. Look at it.
Second, yeah. Castle looks. He got it down the middle. He's got his guy, and there's going to be a flag. No flag. Oh, boy. There was a lot of hand jiving there, and that was up high.
Sam Dawson appeared, allegedly appeared to grab the receiver right there, but if the referee didn't call it, it didn't happen.
Jackson Harden, the intended receiver, the tight end, running a nice seam route. Eli Castle just a little long on that toss. Now 3rd and a long 11. Their third formation. Castle with the pistol. He rolls left, throws back over the middle, and that's deflected down by 56, Sam Dawson.
Just Sam Dawson right there making a nice play, knocking that ball down, and Sam Dawson, he's going to be around the football all day. You got to watch for him.
And that is a quick 3 and out.
And the rain obviously doesn't appear to affect Coach Buchanan's squad because he's throwing the ball 2 out of 3 plays.
And now they will have to kick. And they boot that one away. That's Grayson Alsabrook. And from the 18, is down at the 45, so a 37-yard kick, no return. And here come the Dragons' first offensive opportunity of the afternoon. They'll start out with Ethan Arnold, one of the captains at quarterback. He wears number 3. Julian Miles, number 6. You'll see him in multiple formations.
And Julian Miles is one of the top backs in 5A. He's just behind Agent Zero. They're 12th and 13th in 5A.
And there's a play action on the first play of the game. He's going to go deep. And there is, Madsen. Was that for Madsen? Yeah, Max Madsen.
Going in, looked like a little over route underneath, and then they're sending him deep on the post. And they said, why not? Let's try one and try to see if we can get lucky here early with the weather. Hopefully it won't. You don't know if the weather's going to get worse or take a chance.
Take a chance when you can, and it's just a light drizzle right now. But it's funny, Joey. Out of the first 4 plays, 3 of them were passes, and these both these coaches love to run.
Yeah, they love to run the ball, and you just like they're back to
under center. Oh, that's a broken play, and on the keeper outside, he gets 4 yards, does Ethan Arnold out to the 49.
Could have been a true bootleg. I don't know. I guess they, when teams talk about run, you're thinking, okay, this coach is going to line them up 8 in the box. He's going to come right at my tailback, and then a little bootleg there. But I guess, to no avail, and still 3rd, and they need some here.
3rd and 6, we'll call it, from the 49. Field position battle early in South Oldham's favor. The Dragons break out of the huddle. And at running back, Jules Davila, as he sends Julian Miles in motion around the backside. Davila doesn't get it. Now there's the pitch out to Julian Miles. Miles on his feet across the 30 to the 26-yard line, and a terrific fake by Arnold.
Really, really nice play right there. They faked to Davila. Davila, he's an all-purpose guy, returns punts, everything. In there, the running back, fake to him. Ethan Arnold keeps it, then pitches out to his main man, Julian Miles. Miles takes it out there. Nice play there by Jackson Harden, one of the top players there for Anderson County, but not till after he gets a first down.
And that, on 3rd and 6, was a gain of 23. So 1st and 10 at the 28.
Option midline all day. Going to get a big dose
out of the pistol. There's the fake run, and there's Julian Miles, the quick hitch, and he's down inside the 10. They're going to mark him down at the 9, and that is a 19-yard pickup.
Mr. Versatile right there. Miles, he not only leads them in rushing, he leads them in receiving.
Yes, he does.
He does it all for them.
And he just finds the soft spot in the defense repeatedly.
Yeah. He's got 17 catches at 233 yards, 4 TDs coming into the game.
Or he takes a little flip from his brother like he did last week at Oldham County and rumbles through a defense.
And scores on that way.
Yeah. There it is, inside. Julian Miles across the goal line for the score, and it's 6-0. South Oldham early in the contest. Really, really well put together drive. In just 2 minutes and 20 seconds into this first quarter, South Oldham on the board.
9:40 left to go. That's not a bad drive right there. Let's take it straight down the field.
South Oldham, Arthur, looking to put point number 7 on the board. The snap, the hold, the kick is low, off the doink, and good. So South Oldham, Arthur with the conversion. They're up 7-0. Stay with us. Kickoff to Anderson County when we return on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blinds to rent, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to South Oldham High School alongside Joey Hamilton. I'm Paul Najar. Joey, a really well-crafted drive. 2 tough plays to start the drive, but 3rd and 6, big play on that inline option.
Went to their main man right there. That's one thing that South has done all year. They go to their gone to the well. We're looking for Anderson County to go to the well. Like I said, you have the 12th and 13th leading rushers in 5A. You have Will Rhodey at 12 and Miles at 13. So we'll see this series. Will Anderson come back and give Rhodey the ball and try to counter that?
And the kick on the ground, picked up on one hop. And that's Sam Samad. And he is just couldn't find any room at all. 3 yards, or about 6 yards on the return.
Yeah, Samad ran up in there, then bounced back and ran into a few of his players and thought he had a little room, but the quickness of the South Oldham kick team gets him there, and they get him just as he crosses the 20-yard line.
It was interesting on that drive. Ethan Arnold got 4 yards on that second down sort of broken play, and then the next 51 yards, it was all Julian Miles.
Yeah, Julian Miles. Let's go with what got
on a
us here.
pitch, on a catch, and on a run up the middle.
And it looks like Nemo's in the backfield.
He is now.
I'm sorry, Nehemiah, but you've got me saying Nemo. Finding Nemo. We got Nehemiah
Wilson
in the backfield.
He dots the I.
Lots of speed.
Another new formation and new personnel from it, and Nehemiah Wilson up the middle. He hits the hole quickly and hard. It's about 4 yards out to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, but a good stop there by Parker Ellis. He's one of the leading tacklers in 5A right there. Parker Ellis, he is 21st in 5A in tackling right there. He's coming to the game with 13 solos. He's a tough linebacker. He'll be filling those holes all morning. But I want to say evening. I want to say morning or evening, but it's morning. All midday.
That's it. And this big green line, they gave up 14 early to Oldham County last week, and held them to 7 points the rest of the way.
It was a bend but don't break second half for him.
It really was. And now out of the pistol, Castle flips it forward. There's Nehemiah Wilson. He's looking, can't find space, and he is wrapped up neatly there. And that big stop, number 10, Anthony Dixon.
Good job there by the South Oldham defense right there. They just plugged the hole, and then they just stretched it out. They stretched it out, and there's no place for the back to go. And Anthony Dixon, he's the beneficiary of that, and he runs right into him. He wraps up, holds onto him, and as a host of other Dragons get there.
Wrapped him up like a young Joey Hamilton. Didn't want to get yelled at, did you? You better make a tackle like that.
You got to wrap up and hold on and wait for your boys to come.
That's it.
3rd and long.
3rd and long for the Bearcats. 3rd and 10. He goes out wide quickly, and it was a quick hitter out to Jackson Harden, but as soon as he catches it, he is corralled and down. It'll be 4th and 10.
And when they throw the ball, that's who they want to go to. They want to go to Jackson Harden. Harden had 13 catches, 269 yards, 5 TDs coming to the game. He's their leading receiver. But, with quick little out routes like that, South Oldham has too much lateral defense quickness, and they'll stop those. You're going to have to go north and south with it.
Alsobrook to punt, his second one of the game. He gets one off from the 22. It is picked up at the 49. And there's Julian Miles across the 30, across the 20. He's got a seam. Can he get through the 10? And he breaks it for the score. Julian Miles having his way here so far today.
Wow. Miles already had one return touchdown on the season. You kick to him. And I think the Anderson County players thought maybe he was going to fair catch that. But no, he didn't. As he did not, he broke to the right, cut back to the left just a little bit. Nice move there at about the 10-yard line and takes it to the house.
51 yards on the return for the score. And Julian Miles well on his way to another big afternoon.
Housed it.
He
this
did
time?
Indeed. Arthur is no good.
This time
a little off right, so we'll take a break and return. It's 13-0 here. The Dragons ahead of the Bearcats. Stay with us on Glycod.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back. Aiden Orther going to kick this one off.
Yeah, his first extra point was slip to the right, hit the ball, bounce to the left, hit the pole, bounce down, and bounce over. The second one just missed wide right.
And this kickoff, a squibber. And again, picked up by Samad. This time he goes upfield, now turns it out to the right side across the 30 to 35. He is tackled there by a bevy of Dragon defenders.
Yeah, it's Evan Hale helping out right there, sophomore. But I think that's what South wants to do. They want to kick it down. They want to kick it low. They want to squib it. They want to make sure that number 23, Nehemiah Wilson, does not get the ball. And when number 17, Sam Sumad, gets the ball, it seems like a better situation for South because Sumad doesn't quite have the speed that Wilson does. So even though he gains a little, I think they take that. Then
Samad, that's their best field position of the day. Started out at the 20, then the 21, and now their third possession out of the 36-yard line. In motion, Nehemiah Wilson. And there's Castle. Rolls left, tosses left, and that goes off the hands of Jackson Harden, his tight end.
That's a nice job there by Cole Greenwell. Greenwell just reaches up and knocks that ball down. There were plenty of receivers there, a little three-man triangle there, and the quarterback tries to go for the gentleman in the middle, and nice job there by Cole Greenwell.
Jackson Harden had his hands on it, but Greenwell disruptive there on pass protection,
and that's their main man.
Pass defense.
Yeah, that's their main man, Harden. They're going to go to him almost every time in the passing game.
Under center is Castle. In the eye, Rhodey. Rhodey gets it. He is immediately just
slammed down by number 56, Sam Dawson.
Sam Dawson just making plays.
Yeah, Dawson has went from number 0 to back to his 56 when I remember him a year or two ago. Last year he was 56, and he's 6'4", and he's only a junior. He's still got another year, but he's a force in there.
What does he do as a former defensive coordinator for some really big-time high school programs? What does he do that sticks out to you?
Well, he takes up space. You have to gap block him right there, and if you gap block him, it opens up places for other defenders. But when he breaks through that gap, he creates havoc.
He's like a magnet.
And then also, there he is right there pushing guys back.
Oh, Castle goes down the field, and he had Jackson Harden, but it was a well-defended play. That was Caleb Jones on the coverage. He waved his hand in front of him. Joey, Jackson Harden had a 6 there if he holds
his hand in front of it, and it may have just, that split second. As a receiver, I can tell you sometimes it makes a difference, and the ball just hit him right in the chest, and the a millimeter of a second can make a difference like that. And so it just hits him, and he doesn't recognize it, and incomplete pass right there. Would have been a huge play. Would have been a huge play there for Anderson.
Oh, yeah. Their plays are there. They got to make them. Alsobrook to punt, his third of the day. From the 34, he puts it way up. It bounces to 43, and it is down at the 39. So it'll be a net of about 25 yards.
Yeah, Donovan Follis right there on the ball, making sure that Mr. Miles does not get the ball.
Yes.
He's like, he stood right over top of the ball that time, made sure Miles didn't get it. Because, like I said, last time when they punted, the Anderson County players came up on Miles, but they must have made the assumption that he was going to fair catch it, and they just let him catch it.
One of the funny things is when the ball bounces, he is so good on getting the ball on first bounce. And that ignited the win last week as back to pass is Arnold. Arnold rolls right on the run. Can't complete that one, but there's a flag down in the backfield.
It's in that area of
holding. And that will send South Oldham back 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 20. But I want to mention down 14-0. Late in the second quarter, Oldham County's backed up, and they threw a pass on third down and long, incomplete. It stopped the clock. South only had one timeout left, but they punted to Miles. He took it on one hop, got upfield about 20 yards into plus territory at about the 34. They threw a hitch for 12, and then they got that touchdown on the hitch and go.
Changed the game.
Oh, total complexion. And there's Arnold with the keeper. Nice read on the option on the RPO. He gets 12. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he fakes it to Miles, and of course, everyone in the white shirts are looking. Oh, you're number 6 going that way. Sticks the ball like he's going to give it to number 6 right there, Miles, and 4 or 5 defenders follow him, and then Arnold just runs straight up the gut there and gains enough for positive yards to make it 2nd and manageable here.
I think they're 2nd and manageable. They go empty backfield. In motion is Miles. They hand it to him on the jet sweep. He comes around back to the inside, weaves outside across the 40. He's tripped up there by number 16, Donovan Fallis.
Nice play right there. This time, it was the same play as last time, but instead of Arnold keeping it, he gives it to Miles, and Miles just takes it, creates his own way, weaves in, out, and makes a first down.
18 yards on that carry. It was 2nd and 8. Now that 18-yard gain gives him another first down in Anderson County territory. At the 40 are the Dragons.
And the weather doesn't seem to have any problem. There's no problems for South moving the ball in this weather.
There's play action. He fakes it to Miles, rolls right to Castle. Castle tucks it. He wants to run. He does, but he's met about 3 yards downfield at the 37 by defensive back Jackson Harden.
Great coverage there by Anderson County, and Arnold just does the right thing and just kind of tucks it away and gets a few yards. It's not incomplete. You're not coming back 2nd and 10, and it doesn't throw an interception. So 2nd and 8, you'll take that. Nice, smart play there by the quarterback Arnold.
8 minutes in, South Oldham up 13-0 over Anderson County in this 5A district contest. Under center is Arnold. Hatcher on the quick hitter up the gut. He surges ahead for 5. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Nice play there. Just straight fullback dive out of the eye right there. Just give it to Hatcher. Hatcher just gets what he can get there and makes it 3rd and short here. Nice job there by the South Oldham offense.
3rd and 2. Hatcher just bullied his way up the gut. Took a few defenders to bring him down.
He's stereotypical old school fullback there. Doesn't get too many carries, does more blocking than getting the ball, but when he does get it, he makes positive things happen.
2 wingbacks now in motion. Comes Evan Hickerson, and they hand it to Hatcher. Hatcher bullies his way across the 30 to the 28. First down, South Oldham.
Nice job there. As you see, he's probably not 8 times out of 10, not going to break away from you, but he's going to get those 2, 3, 4 yards you need there in short yardage.
And the breakaway for him is straight line to the goal line, about 20 yards before some guys
one of those little fast guys probably catch him.
Latch on for the ride.
Yeah, one of those little DBs or safeties running catching. But, no, he's doing an excellent job right there. Good job by Luke Hatcher.
Out of the pistol. Miles in motion, and Castle keeps it. Big hole for him. He breaks it for a first down.
And that play was
10-yard gain.
So interesting right there. As you see Miles go in motion, you see number 65, the defensive player, Zeke Piachico. He just goes right there with Miles. And next thing you know, Arnold just takes it right behind him and gets up there and gets a first down. A nice little fake there, and the quarterback keep. Arnold doing an excellent job.
And Anderson County looking for answers here on defense.
Got unbalanced set to the right.
And Miles goes back to left. He keeps his feet, weaves up for 7-8 yards now to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, very
2nd
interesting.
and 2.
Very interesting right there. You go unbalanced line to the right. You go guard, tackle to the right out of the eye. Then you You try to shift the defense over that way, then you go back there where you have numbers and hand off to Miles, and Miles makes something out of nothing. Makes second and short.
Second and a long one from the 10.
Got Evan Hickerson back there at the tailback this time.
Pitch to Hickerson. He stops, plants his foot, weaves around the end, and he gets it down to the 1. It's a first and goal for the Dragons at the 1.
And if you watch that play, you see number 6, team player right there. Good block by him. Excellent block right there by the wideout. As Hickerson just dances up right and gets down to the goal line, gets to the 1, dives for that pylon, but the referee says he comes up just short. Nice job there, Hickerson, a junior.
Hickerson, his first carry.
You got your money man now in the backfield at the tailback, Miles.
And the keeper. Oh, Hatcher.
Hatcher, yeah. Fullback Hatcher. You need one, I can get you one.
And why not? Luke Hatcher played a big game on defense last Saturday, or Friday, excuse me, and his outside linebacker spot.
The Hatcher doing it all right there. You know, it kind of reminds me of the old Bull Durham movie where they said, you need a rain out? I can get you a rain out. Hatcher says, you need a yard? I can get you a yard. I can do that for you. And he gets it for him, and he gets it in the end zone for a touchdown.
So, South Oldham will go for 2 here. Arnold is broken up. Hudson DeGarmo.
Yeah, but I believe if you ask Miles on that, he'll say I should have had it. He said I should have had it. But good defense play. But
it's 19-0. We'll take a break. Return. It'll be the kickoff. See if Anderson County can respond on Glycod.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
And welcome back to Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field. The South Oldham Dragons dominating this first quarter, up over Anderson County, 19-0 in this 5A district contest. And there is Nehemiah Wilson and his speed.
Oh.
He almost broke it, gets out across the 40 to the 40.
One step away from breaking that, and I was very shocked that South kicked it back to him, and that's the reason I believe they didn't kick to him the first 2 times. With speed like that and one little grab away from him breaking and taking it all the way back to the house on that.
Just barely an angle grab.
Go to wishbone, power eye.
There they go. Castle flips it back. Wilson gets across the line of scrimmage. 5, 6, 6.5, 7 yards out to near the 47. Let's call it the 46.5, 2nd and 3.5.
Takes Cole Greenwell and a host of other Dragons to bring him down right there. Nice play right there. And I kind of like that power eye right there. We used to call it the bull truck offense. We'd say, get our bull truck set in there. Try to, like bulldozers. Run them in there, load them up, and just try to
let it roll.
Let it roll. But
end of the first quarter, South Oldham up comfortably. 19-0 over Anderson County. We'll return with more. It'll be second quarter action straight ahead on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Welcome back. Top of the second quarter, Anderson County facing a 2nd and 4. Good run on first down by Nehemiah Wilson. There's Rhodey. Rhodey is just jammed at the line of scrimmage. A yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 5 as Agent Zero finding no room against this Green Dragon defense.
Parker Ellis, Sam Dawson, just nothing in there for him right there. Just nothing. Just nothing. Just nothing. There's not much going on right there. Davis Larson, those guys in there just making plays, just filling it up.
3rd and 5 for Anderson County. 3 wide, modified backfield, offset eye. And a little razzle-dazzle. They wanted to go for that wide receiver screen, and a terrific knockdown and read by Caleb Jones.
Yeah, and that's Davis Larson right there knocking the ball down, just making a yeoman's job. I just talked him up right there. I think he believes they're 2nd or 3rd leading tackler there, but Davis Larson's got 43 tackles this year, 4 tackles for loss. Just making plays. Larson, the linebacker, just making plays.
You saw 9, I saw 8. But it was 9. It was Larson. My mistake. Davis Larson.
Okay. No.
One of the captains on this team.
We're family, baby. No problems.
There we go. I saw good. 8. You saw 9. And that's the disadvantage of my eyesight.
No, you're fine.
4th and 5. They're going to go deep. Castle can't find his man through 2 defenders. Hudson DeGarmo was the intended receiver.
And a well-designed play there. Yarmo going on the flag route. And his main man right there, 22 Harden, Jackson Harden, does an out route, and he predetermined that. The quarterback predetermined that because Harden was wide open on that play, wide open. And that's really who they wanted to throw it to.
He had the first down.
Yeah, the first down easily. And then some. First down and then some. So some just unfortunate opportunities here for Anderson County with Harden missing the pass earlier that hit him in the chest, but the defender deflected, and then right there for – the quarterback, Eli, not to find him, right? Eli Castle not to find him. So now it's South Oldham's ball in the eye. Another back there.
And there is the fake on the reverse. And that was Dixon down there.
Yeah, Anthony Dixon. And then Dixon, the 5'9" junior.
And there is some laundry on the field. It'll come back. The official will call a hold on the outside there.
And what ends up happening most of the time?
That was a 34-yard gain.
We see that on the outside there. You'll see a defender trying to pull out. And as that outside more tackle or maybe a man on the end there just hold on to him, and the defenders, as he pulls away, the referee can see it easily, see an easy hold. But that was a nice play right there. Nice reverse right there for Dixon, showing his speed.
So bring it back from the spot of the foul. It'll be 1st and 18. And in that modified wishbone backfield, it pitches to Miles, the left side, across the 30, brought down near the 20 at the 22, a gain of 30.
Which that sets up well right there. You notice when South, they bunch it in there. They draw that Anderson County defense in there. Fake it to Luke Hatcher. Next thing you know, Arnold keeps it, then pitches out to Miles. Miles takes it outside. He's got room to run. Gets a good block by Dixon out there. Big yardage. 1st down, South Oldham.
South comfortably ahead, 19-0. 22-yard line.
And they're bunched in there again.
Castle on the play action, rolls right, keeps his feet. Here comes the pressure. He gets rid of it, and it's picked off across the middle.
Big time play right there. They needed that. That's by Hudson DeGarmo.
DeGarmo, yes.
DeGarmo?
DeGarmo, yeah. DeGarmo. He got that interception. Good read and break on the ball.
Yes, sophomore right there. Hudson DeJarmo with a nice play right there. And Arnold, he rolled out, and he had plenty of time, all the time in the world. And sometimes as a coach, when you have too much time, you want your quarterback just tuck it in, just get us a couple yards there. You know, that's what he did earlier when he had some time. He decided, I'm not going to throw the pick. I'm not going to throw it incomplete.
Yeah, it was a little
yards, and he had a lot of time. You could see
feet weren't really set on that one. Watch Jarmo later. He may come on he's a backup quarterback, has a great arm, threw a terrific touchdown pass 2 weeks ago on a double reverse.
Little life there for Anderson right here. They
Indeed.
Need a nice drive here to get back into it.
Castle.
Oh, fell down.
That's just one of those unfortunate breaks.
Yeah, that's right there is Donovan Follis. Follis, junior, 5'9", 5'11", junior, 159 pounds. Just lost his footing out there.
2nd and 9.
And for this field, for people that don't understand, in high school, most of the time you don't have drainage right here. So it's been raining for 2.5 days here, and it's probably stacked. That's probably kind of puddles out there, probably slipping just a little bit.
And in this modified wishbone, just one in front, one to his left, he fakes the handoff, does Castle left. He rolls left, he throws it deep, and he's just over the outstretched arms of Follis again.
Follis looking to go deep to Follis right there. Castle looking to go deep to Follis. Anthony Dixon, good coverage right there. If I was a betting man, I think they would look for number 22 right here, Jackson Harden. You know, on a crossing route or maybe that out route that they did last time. But
3rd and 9.
Yeah, you also got Wilson over here. You got Nehemiah Wilson over here in the slot, so you've got some speed. So he's got options out here.
Out of the pistol. Castle rolls right immediately. He is rushed. He steps through it, and there's the pick. Intercepted by Adam Kern. He reverses field, gets across the 10, and he's brought down at the 9-yard line.
Adam Kern.
11 yards on that return, and Kern sets up the Dragons at the 9.
Yeah, Kern right there. Nice defensive play right there. Comes back and just makes a heck of a ball play right there. The ball's thrown across, and Kern was actually coming the opposite way of what the receiver's going. He could see the quarterback, and this quarterback throws it. He didn't see Kern at all, and Kern steps right in front and makes a big-time play. Just another interception there for the South Oldham team right there. That puts them at a +2 in the giveaway section and the giveaways for giveaway takeaway on the season right there.
And
last week they had 1 interception, 1 fumble, and now they got 1 interception this week in the red zone.
And South Oldham, 1st and goal. Well, Hickerson.
And Hickerson
scoots through the middle of the field for about 6.
It's Hickerson's 2nd carry. He's got 31 carries this year, 145 yards and 2 TDs. So he had a TD last week against Oldham County. So had a rushing TD. So he's capable of scoring too. You've got him, you got Miles, you got the quarterback Arnold. You've got a plethora of guys that can score here. You got Luke Hatcher, wide open.
And there is Arnold around the edge. A 4-yard touchdown scamper, and it's 25-0. South Oldham ahead with 9:02 left in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, fake to Luke Hatcher right there. 3 guys go to him. Arnold takes it out there. Nobody goes to the quarterback. Easy pickings right there. When your defensive end goes down on the dive right there, no one's on the quarterback, and it's what the boys down in Florida, they'd always tell me CIX, and I go CIX. He goes 6. CIX 6. And I was, all right, CIX. I said, as long as you put the numbers up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm good.
That's it. And it's only 6 as Aiden Norther can't convert. 25-0 is the score. We'll return. South Oldham kicking off to Anderson County on Glycod.
Line direct, not just blinds. Line direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
And welcome back to Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field. It's 25-0 South Oldham.
Kind of shocked.
Commanding lead. Me too.
I didn't see this coming, and, I'm not making any excuses for anyone, but, sometimes the time difference, kids, their bodies, Saturday noon can make a difference. Can make a difference.
And the kick.
Short kick's going to be returned by
Smith. Oh.
Clay Smith gets that ball, you kick it short. Obviously, South did not want to kick it back to Nehemiah Wilson. So that's 4 kicks, and 3 of them have not gone back to Wilson, which, I think that's a game
good
plan.
thing.
Yeah, it's a game. Yeah. That's a game plan for South. Good coaching there by Coach Sams.
Do not let him get the ball.
Yeah, obviously, after the kid Wilson just one little half step from breaking one,
Just under 9 minutes to play, second quarter. Under center, Eli Castle. Castle pitches left. There's Wilson. He weaves through traffic, gets around the edge, gets 10, gets 20, gets 30, inside the 30 to the 20, the 10, and that is a 65-yard touchdown run by Nemo Wilson.
And that is speed. That's what I'm talking about. That's why they didn't want to kick it back to him. You saw that right there. Toss, pitch left, student body left. What do you call it? Back in the day, student just pitch it left and put some guys out there in front of him and let the back do his work. And he did his work for 65 yards, putting Anderson County on the board.
Nehemiah Wilson, 65-yard TD run. And the extra point, it is up and good. That was Jackson Harden on the conversion, the extra point try. Or I'm sorry, that was number 6, Blake Doyle. Blake Doyle with the kick. And we'll stay right here, 25-7, 8:46 to go. Talk a little about Wilson and when you saw he had to get through some traffic, made some good decisions.
It was a good back, you got to make one miss, maybe 2, and he got to the second level right there, cut inside, then cut back out, had a good block by his wide out right there, and then he saw a little daylight, and he just hit it to another gear right there and took it straight down the sideline. That's what a good back will do for you, and that shows you what Anderson County has right there. It hasn't been their day thus far, but yet they're showing what they're capable of right there when Nehemiah Wilson takes it 65 yards on a big play like that.
So now we got 25-7 as Will Rohde will kick off now.
And you don't know if I don't know if Coach would do it, but we have to always be aware of the onside kick and things like this. You get opportunity. You got Agent Zero kicking the ball.
Sometimes you follow the ball.
And
he does. And he gets it across, and he almost recovers, and they do. Anderson County comes up with it, and it was Samad.
And that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking, you score like that, you're up 25-0. You score, that team, South, they're probably not thinking that. But you've got to always be on alert. As a special teams guy, which I've been everything. A special teams coach, a receiver coach, a DB coach, a line coach, linebacker, whatever. You get out there and you tell your front line, you say, make sure the ball goes by you. You scream that every time. I don't care if you're up 40-0 or if you're down 40-0. You scream that every time. Make sure the ball goes by you. And they didn't, and Anderson County's got the ball back in business.
And he gives it. He gives it to Nemo Wilson on the inside handoff, and that goes nowhere. Maybe loses a yard or two. It's 2nd and 12.
Not this time, right there. You got Sam Dawson. You've got a host of other players. Nate McLeese. Those guys, not this time. Not back-to-back plays right here. Not on our watch. You lose some yards there.
And getting the play from the sideline. Long delay here.
Yeah, just watch the referee in the back. He's got his hand up. When he starts counting, that's when you know it'll be close. He's down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2.
And
5.
they're going to call a delay here.
Call delay, or they calling timeout. And that coach had to be watching. You always have a coach that watches that guy in the back. And when he gets down there, he kind of lets the head coach know, coach, time. You try to have a coach for every situation. And obviously that coach let Coach Buchanan know. Coach Buchanan called the timeout so you wouldn't get it.
We've taken a few breaks, so we're good on breaks, right, Tim? So we'll stay right here and look at some options on 2nd and 11 for this Anderson County team. It just seemed odd that they went to the line and weren't prepared for a play, but waited it out.
Well, you know, on the last play that they threw for an interception, they were actually looking for Wilson on the flag pattern, but I think Sam Dawson, the disruptor, he threw the timing off, and as he threw the timing off, the quarterback, Eli Castle, had to look for a secondary receiver, but they had Wilson wide open on that flag route. But as I said, Dawson disrupted that. He and Nate McLeese, they disrupted that, and so threw off the timing, so the quarterback had to go elsewhere. Then in number 7, Adam Kern intercepts that.
And now we have Anderson County out of the pistol is Castle. He fakes to Wilson left, goes back over the middle into quadruple coverage, and Harden is not there. That's a tough flag.
He just wasn't open. There was no place to go with that. He just threw it between 2-3 people there. You had Adam Miles right there. There's no play. He was right there. You had Caleb Jones right there. There was nothing. I'm interested
The
to see.
collision, what they call pass interference.
Called pass interference, and I think it may have thrown the official off when they ran into each other.
Almost like it was.
It's hard to call, but
yeah,
I didn't see it. If you ask me, I didn't see it. But like I say, he's on the field.
I was right. I'm lined up with where that hit took place, and it looked like the ball was passed, but I could.
Yeah, he's right. He's right there, and he has that vision right in front. So if that's his call, that's what it is, and that's
a 15-yard penalty, and it's a first down at the 33. And Anderson County,
they needed that. Unbalanced,
gaining some field
double
possession.
unbalanced to the left,
and they run left. Nehemiah Wilson has a crease, but it gets swallowed up quickly as he can't get the edge, and tackled for no gain.
Great,
maybe
play
1 yard.
Right there,
Nehemiah Wilson.
Is that Blake Dickamore? Dickamore makes a nice.
Yeah, Dickamore.
Dickamore makes a great play right there. It was a double unbalanced set. They had a guard on this side, and then everybody else was lined up on the left. So they were thinking they were going to outflank South Oldham right there, and Dickamore just comes in and makes a nice.
And on that place, when you're so heavy, you got to push them out. So you got to cut up inside it. It's going to be real hard to get the edge there.
You're either going to do it like to the wide side here, so you got someone that can, with speed, they can outrun them all, then hit the corner, or you're going to, as they go outside, you cut back inside.
Yeah. So, and again, in motion, left to right.
Blitz.
The pitch, and he is blitzed, and he is swallowed up for a big loss, 8-yard loss, 9-yard loss back to the 40.
Parker Ellis, he's a top 20 tackler in 5A football. On the blitz, just coming in, making a big play. Nice job there by number 28. There was no hope. There wasn't a chance there for the Anderson County offense. He just hit the seam, and it was just too late. Before they could get their heads up and look, he was already through, and Castle just didn't have a chance right there.
So Parker Ellis with the sack, 10 yards, call it. They got to get to the 23 for a first down, so 3rd and 18. Empty backfield. In motion to the near side is Wilson again. There's the quick screen out to the left. And DeJarmo gets about 5-6 yards.
Nice play there. Nice setup right there, but just a better job by the South defense. Right, it's a good call right there, but you needed your 3rd and forever, and those are hard plays to call. So nice quick screen over there called by Coach Buchanan, but they're just it's just too many
It's
yards.
a 5-yard gain,
Yeah,
so
too many
4-yard
yards.
gain. So it's 4th and 14. They'll go for it. As I mentioned, they got to get to the 23. They're at the 37.
And South last play looked like showing 3 that they're bringing, and then they're bringing 4. And yet Davis Larson, number 9, coming off the edge there, which made the quarterback have to make a decision a little quicker than what he wanted to.
Yep. And I think they'll take another timeout here.
And take that or the delay. And they go with the timeout.
Timeout. Second one of the first half for Anderson County. So we'll take a break as well. Be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us on Glycod.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to South Oldham High School, Cy Tucker Field, Mitchell Irvin Stadium. The Dragons up 25-7 over Anderson County. The Bearcats with a long 4th down ahead, 4th and 14. Got to get to the 23. They're at the 37. South Oldham. Bunch formation on both sides. Castle gets the snap out of the pistol. He's flooded out of the pocket. And there he's brought down in a big sack. That's Nate McLeese again.
McLeese with a strong play right there. That was also helped out with number 28 right there, Parker Ellis. Ellis comes in on the blitz right there, which creates havoc right there. And next thing you know, it opens it up for McLeese. And
with the sack.
McLeese just puts pressure on quarterback. No place to go.
That is a 13-yard loss back to the 49. So near midfield, South Oldham will have it with an opportunity going the other way to extend the lead, up 25-7 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just no place to go right there for him. And here's OC with the ball again.
And Allen, he fakes it, and he's up across the 40 to 30, then inside the 20, and he's run out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A 31-yard gain for Ethan Arnold.
SOC moving the ball again, just a little midline right there. Quarterback keeps it. No one's on him right there. When no one's on you, you just run it on down the field.
And it is 1st and 10 at the 20. A well-designed play, and Ethan Arnold looking more confident every week he plays.
Yeah, Coach talked big things about him in the interview, and you can see why.
He is in the pistol as Hatcher to his right. He takes it, rolls immediately right, and out the
nice
tip.
Grab
There's
there.
Julian Miles for his 3rd score of the game.
Wow, nice play right there. Maybe a throw, Arnold maybe should have
That was
thrown,
a pick.
but he got lucky. He got lucky that Clay Smith, as he stuck an arm up there, just tipped it, and then Arnold, being the man that he is, just
Julian Miles snags it one hand.
Yeah. Miles just snags it in one hand. So
A 10-yard return, a 10-yard run for a touchdown, a 51-yard punt return for a touchdown, and now a 20-yard reception on the deflection. Arnold to Julian Miles.
And when you see that, it doesn't show in the stat book. It just shows touchdown.
And Arthur converts the PAT, and it is now 32-7. South Oldham will take a quick break here and return with the kickoff. Anderson County to possess the ball when we return on Glycod.
Blind direct, not just blind. Blind direct, not just blind.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
And welcome back. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, we talked about scoring today in the 30s, and the Dragons already there with 4:50 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, I figured they were going to put points up. I was seeing that. I was thinking Anderson's going to put points up. They've had plays where they've had opportunity, just missed, but South just rolling along here right now. It's been the Julian Miles show.
Hey, Northern Arthur will kick off. He is 2 for 5 on extra points, and that one goes into the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 20 for Anderson County.
Yeah, I think Coach Totem said if you're going to kick it deep, kick a low line drive away from 23 and get it back to the end zone is what he did right there. But, yeah, thus far it's been the Julian Miles show. He's got a 10-yard TD run right there. He's got a punt return. He's got a 20-yard TD catch now. He's just kind of doing it all. Miles, 51-yard punt return, doing it all.
And as you mentioned, that pass was not – it was ill-advised. But a very good return on the throw.
On the deposit, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, ill-advised threw it right there, and very fortunate Clay Smith didn't get a second hand up. He just tips it, but Arnold makes a one-hand grab.
The wishbone formation, they pitch it, and there's Wilson. He hits the line quickly in 4 yards, and Greenwell with the tackle.
Yeah, Greenwell right there, nice tackle. Greenwell and Dawson right there with a nice form tackle there, put shoulder right there in him, and plays like that are what's going to stop Wilson from busting out another one.
Cole Greenwell, number 21, linebacker in a lot of plays last week. Hatcher had some big moments last week.
Yeah, Hatcher and Ellis, Larson, those guys, they just make play after play after play.
Again, but this time it's Agent Zero. There's Will Rohde. Does he have some room? He only gets a couple of yards, and he's brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up.
At the bottom of that pile coming up is number 56. Makes the play again, Sam Dawson. Play after play after play.
He's in the middle of it. His quickness, I like his quicks. Where do you think he'll translate in his on the next level?
Depends
outside or inside?
Depends on his growth, the way they see him growing. If he stays with his quickness the way he is, he'd probably be a solid defensive end. He's already 6'4". I think he'd be a solid defensive end right there. Typical probably SEC defensive end. D1 player.
And there is a broken play. Castle fakes the pitch left, and he has to go up the middle, and he gains 2. It'll be 4th and 2.
You got to punt the ball here. Got to punt
4th
the ball.
and 1.
Cannot give South another. There you go. He's bringing the punting team on. And, I didn't know. I know you're down 32 to 7
Oh, they moved
here.
it back. 4th and 2. Okay.
No, you're down 32-7, but got to punt the ball here. Unfortunately, I know you don't want to, but
field position determines it.
Yeah, they don't have. Well, Miles is getting back slowly but surely, but
from the 28, Alsabrook, and he lets it loose, and it bounces at the 46 and is down to 37. So a 34-yard punt.
Yeah, hosted
return.
Hosted Bearcats right there to make sure Mr. Miles does not catch that off the bounce, as you say he did a week ago, and take that back. So
I mean, that was the turning point of the game.
Right before halftime.
Wow.
Those plays like that right before halftime can switch to the Big Mo, and obviously it did for South Oldham last week.
They were so poised and composed. And honestly, Oldham County Colonels, they ran such a really, really clean first half.
If they don't score that, Oldham County's probably got the W.
Yes, indeed.
But here we go.
Momentum swung back, and here is South Oldham now. Hatcher to the left of Arnold. Quick hitch, and that is complete for, let's call 7 yards.
It's Dixon right there. Throws a low pass. Dixon catches it, pulls off shoestring, keeps the clock rolling there.
It is 2nd and 3 from the 45.
Coach Sams doesn't look like he's going conservative at all. Spreading it out wide like that, throwing the football.
Opportunity here with just over 2 minutes to play. Wing back in motion. Arnold keeps it. He wants to toss, and he couldn't get it out.
That time.
gains a yard.
That time, someone's on the quarterback right there. It's Will Rohde right there.
Will Rohde makes the big stop.
Yeah, last 3 times they've run that play. No one has been on the quarterback this time. Will Rohde plays running back and linebacker, the 5'9" senior. Wraps Arnold up and makes it 3rd and short.
3rd and 2 from the 46. Arnold breaks the huddle.
It's just key play, and if you play defense against this option, someone has to watch that quarterback.
And he is under center. Takes a snap, Hatcher right up the middle, and he just bowls ahead 7 yards for the first down.
That is so pretty to watch. If you understand what you're looking at, that's just so pretty. You saw the defense tackle come straight across, and Arnold just hands it off to Luke right there because the tackle comes straight across. You beat him across. That's veer offense. That's that stuff that Houston and Texas and Oklahoma brought in, in the late 60s when they were just beating the tar out of people, and people were like, what is this stuff?
What is the veer?
Yeah, the veer offense, and 40, 50 years later, people are still doing it. That's how successful it is. It's got staying power.
Oh, it does. Quick out, right side. That's Madsen. He gains 8 out of bounds.
No, clock's still growing. Ref rolling that hand. Clock's still going. 40 seconds, 39, 38, 37. They've got timeouts here. Coach is not calling one, though.
There we go.
And there he is.
And now we'll take a timeout as well when we return. 29 seconds to go in the second quarter, up 32-7. The Dragons over the Bearcats. Stay with us on Glycod.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware, 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
And welcome back. It is 32-7 here. 29 seconds to play in the second quarter. Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field. South Oldham Dragons in control of this one over Anderson County. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And this Saturday afternoon game moved from Friday night as Ethan Arnold takes a snap, middle screen. Julian Miles decides to move and sidesteps would-be tacklers, and he heads out of bounds.
Smart play
that
there.
Will stop the clock.
Smart play there by Arnold. He gets upfield, probably could have gained 10, 12 more yards, but instead gets out of bounds, stops the clock at 18 seconds. Smart play by Arnold.
Julian Miles. Yeah, Arnold to Miles on
nice
the
play
reception.
by Miles. Nice play by Miles. Nice play by Arnold.
First down.
Drawing him in there. And like I said, Miles stepping out of bounds. Smart. Very smart. Smart football.
And under center again. Arnold, pitch left. Here's Julian Miles. He hesitates. He sets up his block. Gets through across the 20, or across the 15 to the 13. It's a first down, 14-yard gain down to the 14.
In 9 seconds there. Good timeout there by Coach Sams.
So you'll have a couple of plays here, maybe. You have one timeout left. We'll stay right here at South Oldham High School. The Anderson County Bearcats just seem a little off their timing, Joey.
Yeah, like I said, you don't want to make any excuses, but maybe
it's that South Oldham defense.
Well, it could be that. It could be that for sure. That's part of the problem. But like I said, maybe it could be the Saturday morning. You don't know how different players, kids function. When they get used to things. You got a lot of seniors here used to Friday nights, getting after it. Yeah, and this is a little different. It's Saturday afternoon.
9 seconds from the 14, 1st and 10. Ethan Arnold from the pistol. Sends his man in motion. Now he runs right, rolls straight, And he avoids a sack, spins out of it, gets inside the 10, the 5, the 3. He's going to get to the 1.
Well, they're going to call it at the 1. Going to call it the 1. Does he get a timeout? No, that's going to be it. That's
going to be the end of the first half. Oh, he just came down just a little short of that goal line. And that will take us to the half. So it's a 25-point lead here at the half. South Oldham dominating action, at least on the offensive end, over Anderson County. We'll have halftime programming coming up when we return on Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Find out how to recycle or dispose of any item with Waste Wizard at oldhamcountyky.gov.
Welcome back to Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field. South Oldham Dragons ahead 13-7 over the visiting Anderson County Bearcats. And want to remind everyone, today's scoreboard is presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions. Clarity for your financial future. Financial Solutions, we have that scoreboard up. Scott County at Collins, 41-23. That was Thursday night. Shelby County and Franklin County. Shelby County forfeited. It was a 1-0 win. It goes in the book for Franklin County. Spencer County is up 22-6 over Western Hills in the third quarter. Oldham County later today, or tomorrow actually, at Atherton at 3 o'clock. Should be a good one there. And North Oldham at Henry County tomorrow night, Sunday night, 6 o'clock at Henry County. Also another game. Should be a pretty good one. And Henry County team defeated Anderson County 44-42 2 weeks ago. A tough first half for the visiting Bearcats. Don't seem to have their legs, and down big, down 25. And we'll have Joey Hamilton discuss some of the scoring plays of the first half, as well as some opportunities where he sees Anderson County having opportunities to exploit the defense of South Oldham. Stay with us, folks. More to come on our halftime programming. Stay with us on Glycod.
Community strong, serving Lawrenceburg for 20 years, Century Bank is Anderson County's locally owned bank. With a full suite of deposit, loan, and online products, plus a knowledgeable, friendly staff, Century makes everyday banking simple. Located at 201 West Woodford Street, with online banking at centurybankky.com. Century Bank, our community, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
A plan for the future is a plan for peace of mind. At Ritchie and Peach Funeral Home. Proud supporters of the Lady Bearcats and locally owned by 1985 AC graduate Brian Ritchie, they have been serving Lawrenceburg since 1991. Visit ritchieandpeach.com or phone 502-839-5151. Ritchie and Peach Funeral Home, 701 North Main Street. Helping you create the tribute of a lifetime.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field in South Oldham, and commanding 32-7 lead over Anderson County. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, some really good, some good performances from this South Oldham offense, and the stats don't lie.
Stats do not lie, right there.
And tonight's stats presented by German American Bank, building our community together. Checking accounts, saving accounts, CDs and IRAs, financial solutions designed for you and your needs, online services for when it's most convenient for you. Strengthening communities since 1910, German American Bank. And let's take a look at those.
Well, stat line, there it is, 32-7. Looking at the rushing yardage, if you see that Anderson County scored a 65-yard touchdown, and they have 61 total rushing yards.
Yeah, -4 on all the rest of them.
Yeah, it shows you how dominant that South Oldham defense has been. Then on the flip side, you have 205 rushing yards there by South Oldham. And then they haven't needed many pass yards, but they got 20 of them on a touchdown there from Arnold to Miles. So, and as you see, the 5 yards passing for Anderson County, and then the one big turnover, the interception. So things are,
And the possession on downs with the big sack on 4th down out to midfield. So
yeah,
it's South Oldham team in control, and you got to think with a start like this, 4-1, a big district game. You change from a Friday night to a Saturday due to the weather. What's ahead for this Coach Kane Sam's South Oldham Dragons team?
Well, they play in the toughest district. That's the whole problem. They play in a district that has Woodford County, has Scott County. They got Collins. So it's one of the tougher districts. So Scott County and Woodford County are two of the top 5A squads, and so I remember last year, or was it year before? But I remember they got 4th place, and you're thinking,
how does
the team they lose 2 games, or there's 2 games, or I think maybe 3. They're 7-3 or 8-2, but 2 of the games were district games, and so you get 3rd or 4th place in the district. That means you don't have a home game, and it was just really tough for them, But that's football. You got to play where they put you. So, but I think the opportunities are huge for this team. They've got North Bullitt. It's going to be a solid team. They've got them. So, all Kane Sam's can do is just keep getting better, and hopefully something works out for them there in the district game where they can surprise somebody and then try to make that big 3rd round run.
Well, that will be our we'll take our last halftime break, right, Tim? Yes. We'll take our last halftime break, come back with some scoring summary and a look ahead to second half action when we return. Stay with us on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash. When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field. It's teams getting back to the field, at least South Oldham is. Here comes Anderson County as well, marching onto the field. A couple extra minutes added to our halftime broadcast, and alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, a recap of the scoring. Julian Miles opened things 9:40 into the first quarter, 10-yard touchdown run. He had 51 of the 55 yards that it took to finish off that drive. Then again, Julian Miles, he had a 51-yard punt return. Kick was no good. Or Aiden Arthur made his first extra point attempt, missed the second, so it was 13-0. And then right before the end of the first quarter, 30 seconds left in the quarter, Luke Hatcher, a 1-yard TD plunge, and the 2-point play failed. It was dropped, so it was 19-0 at that point. Early second quarter,
Arnold.
It was Arnold. Yeah, it was Ethan Arnold.
Ethan Arnold,
4-yard TD run, and Arthur's kick was no good, so it was 25-0. Then Anderson County, real quick, first play of their drive, a 65-yard touchdown run by the blazing quick Nehemiah Wilson around left end. Blake Doyle's kick was good, so that was 25-7 there. And about 4 minutes later, 4:50 left in the second quarter, it was Arnold tossing a pass in the just a little hitch to Julian Miles. It was tipped. Miles one-handed grab, took it across the line for a 20-yard touchdown catch from Arnold. And Arthur's kick made it 32-7, and that is your scoring. Joey, what does Anderson County have to do to get back into this one?
Well, first of all, they got to stop the Julian Miles train. Ethan Arnold, Julian Miles, Evan Hickerson, these guys are just running up and down the field, and it shows what they did when you gain 205 yards in the first half rushing. This Anderson County defense is going to have to stop that. And then when they stop that, they're going to have to get something going on offense, something. Like I said, they've had a few plays where they were inches off, and they're just going to have to get some kind of offense going here. You're going to have to complete some passes to Jackson Harden. You're going to have to get Nehemiah Wilson out there. You're going to get Hunter Hilton. He's out there. Castle's going to have to complete some passes. Give it to Agent Zero, Will Rohde, who's got 11 touchdowns. 11 touchdowns going right now. You've got to find something. I don't know. You reach in that bag and you look and you look and you look. Will Rohde's the 6th leading scorer in 5A. So you've got to, he's capable. He's got 11 rushing touchdowns. You got to find something right there. But as on the counter for that, South, they've got their own machine. Julian Miles, who's a top 10 scorer in South Oldham. They've got to stop him. Stop him. Get Arthur. Get Arthur the ball. Get Nehemiah Wilson the ball. Yeah, that's easy. Stop. Make stops. Score touchdowns. Make stops. Get Arthur the ball. Get Wilson the ball. That's it.
And they will do that, as that is Will Rohde.
It's easier said than done when you have Sam Dawson and Nate McLeese coming your way, though.
And Rohde is going to kick this one left-footed. He kicked the onside kick right-footed. They recovered his left foot kick. Just a squibber right in front. It drops at the 25, picked up by Julian Miles. Miles weaves through some defenders, but gets out to the 27 before he's wrapped up and put down by Will Rohde.
Yeah, Rohde does it all. He kicks, he scores touchdowns, he plays defense, and then he makes the tackle on the kickoff. So, Mr. Everything, Mr. Do It All right there, Will Rohde, 5'9", 190-pound senior. Very vital to this team.
Yeah, mark the ball at the 27. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. See, they still without big 79, Matt Wells.
Yeah, Wells is out today. Wells was out last week. He'll be out today. I'm not quite sure when he'll be back. I know Center College is looking at him as well as some other schools, but
and Jules Davila.
Yeah, Davila did a nice play right there. Davila.
5 yards out to the 32. 2nd and 5.
And talking about Davila on that touchdown that Arnold threw to Miles, he had Davila right there open, but he threw it. We said it was an ill-advised throw, and he threw it, and luckily Clay Smith didn't get two hands on it, tapped it. Miles catches it, goes in for the score, but he did have Davila on the shorter route right there, and we've seen a plethora of backs here. You've seen Davila, you've seen
There's Hatcher
Miles,
again.
Yeah, Hickerson, you got Hatcher, you got them all.
Okay, they have 3 wide. Just one in the backfield. And the fake handoff and the fake pitch, and Arnold keeps it, leans forward down at the 36. It'll be 3rd and 1.
It looks like Anderson County's got it now. You got Grayson Alsbrook.
Alsbrook, yeah.
Got Grayson Alsbrook right there who's ready to make the play on Arnold and force Arnold to cut back the other way, which makes it 3rd and short, keeps it 3rd down. Otherwise, Arnold would have got the first down on that one.
Graham Spencer did a good job getting into the backfield. He and line mate Caden Sipe. And Hatcher. Boy, it seems like they can get 3, 4, 5 anytime they want, Joey.
I'm just going to call him
Mr. First Down.
Mr. You need a yard, I can get you a yard. You need 2 yards, I can get you 2 yards. He can get that for you every time. Anytime they need a yard, they just give it to number 32, Luke Hatcher. Luke Hatcher just gets that yard, gets that 2 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40. Tight formation. And the handoff to the I-back, Julian Miles. Gets across the 50. Now it's a foot race. The 30. Wow. Can they catch him? DeGarmo can't get him, and he's in for the score. 60 yards, his 4th of the game.
Wow. That was... Just say that just wasn't nice what he did to number 16 right there. He kind of gave him a leg and took it away, shook him, and the kid just put his head down, went down to the ground, and that's one of those nasty plays that running backs love and defensive backs hate, and you don't like watching as a defense player. You don't like going back to the film room watching that one.
And Orthard to attempt his 6th extra point. Or 5th extra point. It is up and good. Yes. And now it's a 39-7 score lead for South Oldham. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, see how Anderson County responds when we return on Glycod.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
Blind Direct, not just blinds. Blind Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Aiden Orthard back to kick and gets his foot into it. Down inside the 5, it bounces into the end zone. A perfectly placed kick by Aiden Orthard for the touchback.
Orthard's on fire. He's on fire today. Aiden Orthard. He's already one of the top field goal kickers in the state. You know, he's 4 for 4 field goals. PATs, he's up there as well, but Orther, he's on fire. He's kicking it back there, giving his team an opportunity, putting the ball back in the end zone, doing a good job. Blake Dole does a good job, too.
Yeah, backed him up to now. It's just at the 20.
At the 20,
on the touchback.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say Blake Dole does a good job as well for Anderson County. He's a top 15 PAT kicker.
Eli Castle out of the shotgun. Empty backfield, takes a snap, looks down the middle. He's wide open. Nehemiah Wilson, no one's going to catch him. 80 yards. He streaks for the score. Perfect call against that defense.
That's one thing you can't coach, one thing you can't teach, speed.
Wow.
Get it to your speed guy.
That play took 10 seconds, 80 yards in 10 seconds.
Watch him outrun everybody right there. Nice play right there. That's a great design right there. Coach designing that up. Get it to my fast guy. Watch him outrun everybody else.
Impressive. And Doyle on for the PAT. There was a flag. It's motion on the kicking team. Kick was good, but false start.
Yeah, he's put Nehemiah on the inside right there, against a safety right there. As soon as he got even with the safety, they threw the ball because they knew he had more speed than him. And there's also your safety was kind of flat-footed, squared up.
He was. Adrian, I'm not sure if that was Adrian Miles. So Doyle.
That's one of those things when you're square and somebody's coming to you full speed, you don't have an opportunity.
You don't have an angle.
Yeah.
And Doyle.
Oh, nice block there.
There was the big block.
Good block there by Dixon. Anthony Dixon coming off the edge there, blocking the PAT. Excellent job. Excellent job right there. Blocked by number 10,
we'll
Anthony
see
Dixon.
if that momentum carries over to this offensive possession when we return South Oldham ball on Glycod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching
The left foot squibber. It is expected and covered up by Rhodey
Davila. Jules
Davila covered it, and he will give South Oldham 1st and 10 at the 46.
On that play right there, Rhodey kicked it a little harder than what he did the very first one that they got. He did the first one.
But
if he did that
South
one like
Oldham
he did the first one,
it
they
too.
were expecting it, but he kicked it so deep, and Davila didn't have to worry about it. He gets a couple bounces on that one, and they can run to it. Then right as it hits the 50, he gave his team more of an opportunity. Wasn't his best kick there. Kind of like sometimes when you're playing golf, and you kind of hit, it's not your best shot.
Well, hey, they still got it. And now they have the ball at the 46, 1st and 10. Arnold spins, goes deep down the left side to Dixon. Dixon overthrown out of bounds.
Yeah, Arnold had hit Julian Miles wide open on the right on the hitch, and then I guess it just wasn't a design play to go there because Miles was standing over there by himself, and no one was around him, but Arnold goes to the left, goes deep for Dixon, and incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. As Dixon back into the huddle. Out of the pistol, it will be Hatcher. Up the middle, he rumbles 10, 15, 6, 14. Let's go 14, 13 yards. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Nice run there by Hatcher. Went 8 yards before anybody touched him. And when you can do that, you can just move the chains. Move the chains. There you go, Hatcher. I'm going to call him Bull Durham. You need a yard, I can get you a yard. You need a rain out, I can get you a rain out. You can get it every time.
1st and 10 at the Bearcats 41. Hatcher and Miles flanking, and Miles gets the handoff from Arnold, and he gets down to the 31. Is that a first down as well?
Close.
2 runs, 2 first downs. It's close.
Clay Smith
It'll be
on the
2nd
tackle.
and 1.
Clay Smith holding on right there. Great job. Good lead block there by Luke Hatcher. And Clay Smith holds him just short of the first down, but this green train is rolling right now.
Dragons with the 2nd and 1 at the 32. Might take a shot. No, they go this time Greenwell up the middle.
Greenwell comes in.
He gets 4, 5, and it'll be a first down at the 27-yard line.
Greenwell comes in, gets a little run right there.
Alsabrook with the tackle.
Shows you how deep they are in the backfield. Different guys coming in, getting a run.
They keep the offense moving.
That's all they need to do. They continue to do that. They should be all right.
Cole Greenwell in the backfield next to Ethan Arnold. He fakes the handoff, and he goes outside, had 2 receivers. Wasn't sure if it was going to Miles or if it was going outside to Madsen.
It looked like that was going to Caleb Jones right there.
Caleb Jones?
Caleb Jones looked like he was the is that?
That was Madsen.
That is
number 5.
Madsen. I'm sorry. Yeah, those numbers are tight. I apologize on that. That was going to Madsen, and Miles just threw his hands up. You could see the angle right there. Is a perfect pass to Madsen, and it's close enough to Miles to where he thought maybe it's for me, but he knocked it off its path, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 right here. It was a good throw by Arnold.
Miles, high side in the slot. They hand it off. Greenwell up the middle. The C's part. He's inside the 10, brought down at the 9. A 17-yard gain. 18-yard gain. And a 1st and goal at the 10 for South Oldham.
Like I said, just got a stable of running backs back there. Shows this program is going to be good, and Coach was really excited about his 7th and 8th grade group coming up as well, and he really liked his 8th grade group. He said he had something in every position.
And there's the pitch to Greenwell. Greenwell finds a hole in the seam, and he takes a hit, plows forward to the 3 or 4. 2nd and goal, gain of 6. 2nd and goal at the 4.
With these seniors and juniors they got, and then a couple of sophomores coming. Coach Sams just said he really, as I was saying, really likes that middle school group coming up, and he said each year you might have 4 players here, 4 players there at one position. He said that middle school group, he's got something in every position. He's really excited about the future.
Good drive here from South Oldham. They go back up the middle. Can he get the push? Greenwell does get the push, but brought down just shy of the 1. It'll be 3rd and goal with the 1.5.
Nice stop there by defensive line right there. You got Zeke Pacheco right there making a nice stop right there. Also big number 77, William Rayleigh.
And Graham Spencer, number 8.
Yeah, those guys are just getting down and dirty right there, getting underneath, trying to get up the pads.
Down. Looking to extend the lead. There the ball's on the ground, and it's picked up by Anderson County, and that's DeGarmo. DeGarmo, he changes field. He stopped at the 50, at the 47. A touchdown-saving tackle by Evan Hickerson.
Yeah, Hickerson sprints down and makes a touchdown-saving tackle right there, and as you see, South running that veer right there. Just
what do you learn from that? I mean, you're down at the goal line third. That's a big mistake, and it looked like something that Arnold. It's going to be correctable.
Yeah,
it's a good learning tool.
Well, you're still trying to run your veer or your option down there. You're trying to pull the ball. You see that tackle come across, but a lot of times teams just go ahead and make it a solid call and don't try to pull it when they're down there because it's so tight, so thick. It's real thick down there.
That was a 52-yard return from the 2 out to the 46-yard line of South Oldham. South Oldham defense flipping sides. Under center, Eli Castle. He drops back and That was one of those motion plays. What's impressed me in this, the second game I've covered with Anderson County, multiple formations and motion, Joey, for a team, a high school team that didn't win a game last year or only won one game last year. Really, in his second year, Coach Buchanan's done a heck of a job.
Yeah, Coach talked about it. He said, he said this senior group is they're thick, they're good. They're good to go. They hang out with each other. They like doing things together, and he said it's just they got the camaraderie is awesome. So
first and 15. They snap out of the pistol. Castle looks. He fakes. He goes out to his left, and it's picked off.
Big Sam.
Big Sam
with an INT.
Comes down. He gets dragged down inside the 20 at the 15.
Big Sam Dawson with the INT. Looked like they're trying to go middle screen and fake it one way and go the other way. Quarterback got pressure on him, throws it. Sam Dawson showing his hands right there, showing, hey, I got skills too. Coach, put me a wide out or something. Catches that ball.
And he had a big mitt on that ball.
and rumbles, bumbles, stumbles back down and gets South Oldham
he was hungry.
Inside the red zone.
He was hungry. He wanted that goal line.
And you could see the excitement on his teammates all jumping up and down, patting him upside the head.
The junior with the big play, and now
South right
first
back
and
at
10
it.
at the 15. Arnold, pitch left. Julian Miles sets up his block. He finds some open space, cuts back into the middle of the field. 3 guys bring him down at about the 2.
And if you notice that play right there, there was no option. There was no hand it in, pull it out, none of that. It says we're just tossing it to our guy.
Decisive.
Yeah, very decisive. We're going to give it to our guy. We're going to let him.
And as you know, Joey, there is a point of too short a field almost for the option. You've got to make the decision. You got to take the read away from it in a short space.
With all those guys crashing down, all those big bodies in there, you just got to make a decisive decision, as you said.
And let's see where it is this time. Outright. And there is Davila across the line for the score. And it's 45-13. Davila with the score.
Jules Davila with the run right there, that little 2-yard touchdown. And, he's a big guy, too, at 200 pounds right there. That's a big body to bring down, especially at the goal line situation. Just runs right in there and just adds on to the madness that's going on here as the Dragons are just putting up 45 points. I did not expect that. I knew it'd be 30, but.
And Arthur's kick is up and good. And we will return. 46-13 is the lead. 33 points for South Oldham. We'll return with more third quarter action. Stay with us on Glycod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
South Oldham comfortably ahead of Anderson County in this Class 5A district matchup. And the kick from Arthur. Oh, he gets it right back into the end zone. And Nehemiah Wilson wanted to return that.
Just a step back too deep. Nice kick there by Arthur. Just putting him back in the end zone, starting again at the 20. Last time they did that, first play, Mr. Nehemiah Wilson caught a pass for 80 yards.
I don't think they'll play zero coverage.
Not this time. They'll probably expect the pass.
I don't care if they go 7 wide, Joey. I don't think South Oldham is going to leave that middle of the field open.
No, not this time right here. We one-on-one coverage is tough for anybody, and you had Adrian Miles right there sophomore trying to cover him right there, and
that's just and he
was
went
tough.
and like you said, he was square to the line and not able to get any angle.
He's there again, but this time he's got a little help there from number 9. He's got Davis Larson right there, probably to bump him a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Empty backfield. Castle surveying. What is the defense doing? Out of the pistol. He looks right. Quick screen. And into the inside. You haven't heard this guy's name. Braxton Mackey.
Yeah, Braxton Mackey on a quick screen, a little bubble screen right there. He was out there, but there were no white shirts. They're all green shirts out there, and just no place to go for him.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Good of him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
There's nothing out there for him. No blocking, no help. He's out there by himself.
They're going to take their time in the huddle. They got a late DeGarmo coming back into the huddle. So they're probably going to have to take a timeout here on this 2nd and 10 call.
Well, ref's got his hand up. Let's see how getting going. You go 1,
4, 3, 2, and boy, that's a really slow one.
1,
and they're going to call it. Yeah, delay of game on the offense, so they'll move back 5, 2nd and 15.
On the offense, that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Got to get going, just moving a little quicker right there.
South Oldham defense impressive. Yeah. Last week, they gave up a couple of really, Oldham County was sharp early, and the defense buckled down. They played 5 really strong quarters of defense. Second half last week and the first 2.5 this week. Up the middle. Wilson gets ahead for 2.
He had a burst there, but nice wrap up there. Nice job there by Cole Greenwell. Greenwell in the tackle, just wrapped up right there, playing linebacker. Nice job.
And they're all looking now for Wilson as the game breaker. Will Rohde not getting much action offensively today. Not getting any much traction. As team looking to the sideline for the play call now to their wristband.
Yeah, not much at all. On the first play when they did the bubble screen, they kind of left Wilson open. That would have been the time to go to him. Now you know he's probably going to get it deep in the backfield.
Out of the eye, rolls left, does Castle. Castle out to the left side, and a really nice catch from Mackey. And then there's a little after the play.
Yeah, Mackey just trying to get up
and
Dixon,
had a guy on his back.
But
a 10-yard pickup. It was 3rd and 12, so it's 4th and 2 now.
A little play action there, and got positive yards, but just not enough.
4th and 2, they're going to come in bunch formation.
4th is, and he's their kicker, so it's going to be a quick kick. You don't know.
Alsenbrook is the punter.
I apologize.
So we've got Castle under center. 4th and a long 2. Pitch right. There is Rohde, and he gets the first down and more. And a 7-yard gain. He needed 2. He gets 7. And that's what we're used to seeing from Will Rohde.
Yeah, Rohde just getting downhill right there, coming in off the eye, just man-on-man blocking and getting what he can get right there. Gets the first down, moves the chains right there.
And nice job of blocking, and it's 1st and 10 at the 35 for Anderson County. Motion is DeGarmo. And Rohde, he can't get through the line this time, just leans forward and falls for 3.
Looks like Parker Ellis right there.
Parker Ellis and McLeese. They've been in on so many tackles today.
They're going on that side. Shuts that down.
Hurry up offense.
They're going away from Dawson. This time Dawson's on the right side of their left. So
and in the eye is Rohde. Castle. Under center. He gets the defense to jump, but no flag. And now they're going to call the flag on the offense.
It looked like
wow.
In high school, if you impede that zone, it's got to be offsides on the defense, but they did not call it. So
they might have gone up, but not through the neutral zone.
They were both through the neutral zone.
I thought so.
But they did not call it, so then it's not like college or pros where if the defense moves, then the offense moves.
So 2nd and 13, a 5-yard penalty there.
Yes, when the offense moves, it's just off. It's just illegal procedure on the offense. But yeah, they were both within the neutral zone.
And we've got Rhodey again in the eye. No fullback in front of him. Fake. Castle rolls right, and he hits his receiver, but his receiver is hit immediately by Adam Kern, breaking up the pass.
Yeah, Castle, a nice throw right
to
there.
Jackson Harden.
Right there to Harden, and Harden reaches out to get it, and as soon as he gets it, immediately Adam Kern puts the whack on
He will feel that tomorrow.
Yeah, Adam Kern goes right there and just makes a nice hit, uses his shoulder the way it's taught, runs through the receiver, and jars the ball loose.
So now it is 3rd and 12 from the 33. Got to get to the 45 for the first down. Players checking their wristbands for the play.
That was a big 5-down loss there by Anderson County on the illegal procedure now. Make it 3rd and long.
3rd and 12. Castle sets a man in motion, and they're going to call a timeout, does Anderson County. So we'll take a break, too. We'll return with this 3rd down play. Stay with us on Glycod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to South Oldham High School, Cy Tucker Field at Mitchell-Irvin Stadium, and the Dragons comfortably ahead of the visiting Anderson County Bearcats. If you want to check out the latest Birds bonus plus continuous score updates from around the area, just go to glycod.com for all your scoring updates and Birds bonus on glycod.com. Joey Hamilton, the Anderson County Bearcats, after that timeout, they're bringing another player on late. That is Alsabrook.
Big tight end right there.
Yeah, he's lined up at the tight end covering the tackle. Man in motion right. Castle rolls right. He's looking, finds the deep out, almost picked off, but through the hands of, that was the defender, Davis Larson.
Yeah, Davis Larson, like you say, he's one of the top tacklers in 5A right there, just getting his hands on the ball, just doing what he does best. You know, he's got about 4 tackles for loss this season. He's averaging about 8 tackles a game.
And they made it 4th and 12 there on that pass breakup.
Yeah, just in the right spot at the right time. You know, they're only bringing 3. They're still getting pressure with 3, dropping 8.
So, back to punt is Alsabrook. And that short kicks and takes a bounce back towards the Anderson County end, and touchdown at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for South Oldham. See what this Dragons offense can do. You know,
they've looked really good today. It's been
really have
been a South Oldham day, and you know, here at South Oldham on this Saturday, you know, the rain hasn't been much, just a little bit, and both teams came out passing, and South Oldham's just kind of owned the line today, which
yeah, this is 5 straight quarters of offense as well. The second half at Oldham County, and again, all 3 quarters today.
And that's what you want to do.
There's your dive.
You want
Hatcher with 6 yards ahead.
You just want to kind of control the line, get in a rhythm, continue it quarter after quarter after quarter, whether game after game, and you get continuous quarters.
And that's what they're doing. If you're interested in a corporate sponsorship with Glycod on our high school athletics platform or have a programming idea, drop us a note at info@glycod.com. Your one-stop shop for all kinds of media opportunities. Glycod is your stop. Glycod.com. There's the Arnold keeps it, and he weaves through some traffic, and he will get the first down across the 39, or he'll be right at the line to gain. We'll see, and they do call it a first down.
He was
They
stopped.
move forward.
He was stopped by Jackson Harden right there. Harden had his hands on him and just slid it right through. And then Arnold just kind of goes up and cuts to his left and gets enough for the first down.
And
it's been that kind of day for Arnold. It's been that kind of day for this defense. Arnold just making plays.
See if he can make one more here in this third quarter. 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Arnold stops. Oh, and the pass over the middle. Oh, how does Julian Miles get so open?
Little pop pass right there. Just puts him at tight end. And, you see Hickerson. He could be at the running back. You could have Davila at running back. You could have anybody
they used to call that
back.
pass. That used to be a jump pass.
Yes.
You would just stay low and then jump up and throw it over the middle. And my goodness,
jump pass to the tight end, pop
wide
pass
open,
to the tight end. He'd be wide open because no one ever expect him to throw it.
And then your legs start churning, and you see if you can outrun a D-back, but incomplete there. 9 seconds to go. And there's the quick screen, and there is Anthony Dixon. So he gets down about 5 yards.
Last play
they'll
of the quarter
start
there.
3rd and 5 when we return with fourth quarter action. South Oldham, 3rd and 5. Stay with us on Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to South Oldham High School, Mitchell Irvin Stadium, Cy Tucker Field, and the Dragons up 46-13 over the visiting Anderson County Bearcats. Start of the fourth quarter, Joey Hamilton, an impressive performance here from the Dragons.
Coach Kane Sam's second season at South Oldham. He was currently 9-6. Just came in, said it's another day, and just rolling right now after two quality wins within the
3rd and a long 5. Arnold fakes the inside handoff. Arnold pops it. He gets popped, and it goes right to the Anderson County defender, Will Rohde. And there is a flag on the play as Ethan Arnold took a big hit. He had the first down and took a solid wrap to the midsection, and
took a big hit from number 0, looks like. And
I think Rohde caught the fumble.
No, it was it's a DeGarmo. Hudson DeGarmo caught it, number 12.
Face mask
against South right there. So that's
they'll march it off.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where you're just rolling along right there, and you got to protect the ball out here in this.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 45.
Yeah, it's still wet, and amazingly, the teams haven't had as many fumbles or turnovers as you've seen today because
of this weather. A couple of tip passes, a couple of drops through the hands, but yeah, you're right. And the turnovers
haven't been as much as I thought there might be. Guys are doing a good job holding them to the ball, but not that time.
And now Anderson County looking to respond, trying to put up some points here in this fourth quarter. Pass. It's 2 yard to Jackson Harden.
Dickamore right there on the spot. right there with Jackson. As soon as he caught it, just wrapped him up right there, not giving up many yards
Second
at all.
and 8. They're trying a quick tempo here. They've got 3 in the backfield. A little wishbone action. That pitch goes right to Nehemiah Wilson. He gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage, and he'll fall ahead for a yard. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, a little power eye wishbone action there. Power eye left, toss sweep left, trying to let Jackson just find his way. Those big guys trying to get in the way, but South Oldham doing a good job of getting their hands on him, bringing up another big 3rd down here for
3rd and 7. I can't believe they're allowing the music in between plays. And now Castle under center. They toss it straight up. Wilson, 4, 5 yards, and it'll be 4th and a long 1.
Yeah, Dick Moore and a host of other Dragons. Dick Moore right there making a nice tackle right there, wrapping up, and a host of other Dragons make it 4th and short.
4th and 2, let's call it. It was a 4.5, 5-yard gain for Wilson.
Usually Will Rohde time, but looks like they're keeping Nehemiah Wilson in there.
And Wilson, again, in that power eye set.
Caden Sipe in there, big 230-pounder to block.
And they follow Sipe, and he gets the first down and more. A 4-yard gain on 4th and 2. First down and 10 at the South Oldham 43.
It's a scary thought for one of those little defensive backs when you see big number 62, Caden Sipe at a fullback coming at you full speed. Now Will Rohde back in.
And see what they do here. I'm sniffing out a swing pass here to the left to Rohde. Late addition to the field. Motion man to the left side. And it's Rohde, and he is immediately met at the line of scrimmage.
That's Corbin J. Corbin J grabs him first, and Greenwell grabs him. And, it was good.
Finishes it off.
Yeah, it's good pursuit in there by Corbin J. Jay just came right through there, blew it up, wrapped him up, and then Greenwell just finishes him off. And
2nd and 12. And, again, this hurry-up offense, Anderson County players checking their wristbands for the play. Little by little, Coach Buchanan just building a program at Anderson County. There's Castle's quick out to the left, and it's complete to Jackson Harden. And he gets down to the sticks and more inside the 30 for a first down. Well, inside the 35, did he get? Yes, he did get enough to gain down to the 33.
And that's Anderson County football right there. They're looking a little play action, or run, then a little play action, and find their man, Jackson Harden. Right there, he gets the first down. He comes off. Here we go back to power eye, little power eye left. You got big number 62, Sipe, Caden Sipe in there. Just follow his lead.
Castle hands it off to Rohde, and Rohde, just no answer for Parker Ellis, Dawson, those big boys, Veneredos.
A blitz right there. Sipe goes left, but number 28 right there, Parker Ellis, just comes right down the middle and makes the play on Rohde. No place for him to go.
Now Wilson all alone in the backfield. Pitch right to Wilson. He tries to find a hole. Probably could have bounced it outside, but
a little impatient right there.
That
on Wilson.
defense, yeah.
Almost the same thing that happened last time with when Rohde had it. Sipe goes left and Rohde goes through the middle. If Rohde follows Sipe to the left last play, they probably gained something this time. Wilson, they pitch it to him, and instead of him bouncing outside where there was room, he just very impatient went inside. Yeah, there was a lot of room outside.
Magnet.
Yeah, you saw a lot of room outside and just did not follow.
3rd and 9 for Anderson County. There's the fake to Wilson, and Castle just swallowed up by Parker Ellis for an 8-yard loss.
He comes in on the blitz, and there's just the back doesn't have a chance to block him. Wilson doesn't have a chance to block him. He runs right through that and just
Fourth and 17.
Fourth and forever.
4th and 17.
And,
Alsabrook is off, so they're not going to punt.
No, they just got to go deep here, kind of.
And they can.
Yeah.
Yarmo has some speed. Of course, Wilson in the slot high right.
You got Jackson on this side, or Harden on this side. Jackson Harden
yep.
on this side. You got Wilson on the other side. So, I'd be shocked.
Straight go.
Yeah, 9 routes. Everybody, just go deep.
Here's Castle.
Go deep, get it up there, give me a chance. And they're up tight on it.
Blitz. There's a big blitz, and he is just swallowed up. It was Greenwell.
Davis Larson on the right side.
And Davis Larson finish him off.
Yeah, just didn't give it. The quarterback had no chance right there. It was more blockers and more defenders than they could block. And
they came up late, disguised that blitz well, but he knew it was coming. And they put it at the 50-yard line, right at midfield for the Dragons. 6:41 to play.
Didn't have a chance to do anything with that. Now, Coach, as he's talking to Arnold, he's like, Ethan, I hold on to the ball here. Try to get some more. Stay positive with it.
Arnold hands it off. Davila finds 6 yards across the 45 to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Stopped by Will Rohde, but it looked like Davila had an opening right there, but Davila looked like he's ready to run people over. Looks like one of those backs. He wants to give the punishment. He wants to give the pain right there. So instead of cutting it back up inside, he turned back out and he looked for an Anderson County Bearcat to hit. My kind of back.
2nd and 4.
Run him over.
Then Arnold out of the pistol. Hands it up the middle. Hatcher, 5, 10, 11 yards to the 33.
Hatcher in a quick trap right there. Nobody to even touch him for the first 8 yards. Just moves the chains right there.
We'll give him 10 to the 34. 1st and 10 for the Dragons.
Hatcher almost looks lost out there. He's like, nobody to touch him. He's running by himself.
And what do you like to see, though, with Anderson County? They're a tired defense, Joey, but they're bringing in fresh bodies. They've got some depth and some numbers over there.
They've got some numbers over there, but a lot of your key players are going both ways. You got Will Rohde going both ways. You got a couple of your DBs going both ways. You got some guys.
Nehemiah Wilson.
Yeah, you got guys out there that they've been out there the whole game. You got it, but he does have a few players to spell him over there.
Arnold, passing formation, and that should be in legal motion. As Julian Miles left a little early. Boy, that was a dagger play, too. They wanted to get that into the end zone.
I think Miles, my ball might have been coming to him, and he got a little.
He was leaning. Yeah, he got a little anticipation there.
Yeah, he said, oh, man, he's looking for one more.
From the 39 now, 1st and 15.
Got the trifecta going right now, but he's got to run, he's got to catch, he's got a punt return.
Yeah, well, I tell you, he got to throw one now.
Yeah.
But I tell you what he does. Trifecta, you say trifecta, he hits threes on the basketball court, a team leader there as well.
Yeah, 20 points a game.
Arnold fakes the inside handoff, wide open. Madsen for the score, and that will put the Dragons up.
39-yard touchdown pass.
Bigly.
Arnold to Madsen makes the score
52-13. And that will keep the clock running. That's at 36-point threshold. Okay. That should automatically start the running clock. After the kickoff, it will be. So, Arthur on for the extra point. Up and good. It is 53-13, 40-point lead for the Dragons. The last 4:44 straight ahead when we return on Glycod.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
40-point lead for the South Oldham Dragons over the Bearcats of Anderson County. And we will have a running clock once the ball is touched and put in play. Nehemiah Wilson from the 11. Wilson out over the 20, the 25, and he's met at the 28 and brought down at the 29. First and 10 for the Bearcats.
Davila and Dylan Lafferty on the tackle right there.
Yeah. Good
Lafferty
job by these officials getting in dry footballs on the sideline, and all the managers who are helping out, keeping the balls dry with the towels, and a steady rain here, but not affecting this South Oldham juggernaut offense. That is Castle, looks left, throws right, and through the hands into the intended receiver. That was Mackey, Brandon Mackey, who was attempted to hit.
Mackey, a junior, looking to get that. It's good coverage out there by the South Oldham defensive back.
And the Dragons just trying to salt this one away, up big in a very strong performance here today. Game switched from Friday night due to the high winds and weather conditions. There's Mackey, and he is brought down immediately on the end.
Yeah,
good edge, Evan Hale. Good seal of the edge.
Yeah, that's a lot of these guys are in there, sophomores and juniors in there. The future for South Oldham right there. That's two solid plays by two young guys, a defensive back and a defensive end right there. Back-to-back plays for South, showing that the future is bright here at South Oldham. This young group, they have some nice size on them. Look at the size of these guys right here. Stay in the weight room, keep eating those weights right there, and you can tell they're going to be players. You got some good stuff coming here. Coach Sams has good stuff coming.
And Castle looking.
Going for his big tight end right there. Also,
that was Alsobrook, the intended.
Alsobrook trying to run down, and just no room right there. Too many. You had a couple of Anderson County players there, and you had even more Dragons there, even more South Oldham Dragons there. So something wasn't right with that, but incomplete pass, best thing for Anderson County there.
As we hit the 2-minute mark, 4th and 10 for the Bearcats. They move a receiver to the right side of the formation. That's Donovan Follis. Castle, quick right, roll right, sends it deep, and it was almost picked off. But Hearn, Charlie Temple couldn't get to it.
Yeah, one of those plays, Temple looked like he was grabbing, and I think a couple guys were yelling, drop it, don't.
Yeah.
and
let it go.
Yeah, it's almost one of those things they're like, it's 4th down, no need to catch it. We're going to get the ball back on.
And at the 29-yard line, South Oldham with a host of fresh jerseys entering the contest. And one late entry. That is Tate Ross Russell at quarterback, sophomore, wearing number 17. He pitches right. And Hale gets 2 yards before he's brought down. Good tackle there by Clay Beasley.
Little sophomore herself there getting some time. So a lot of sophomores out here getting some time in there. You saw number 29 running there late. That was Liam Wilder, freshman, come in at tight end and do a little blocking. So guys all trying to get some varsity action here. Got to love it.
2nd and 8.
Got to love it.
And South Oldham will just let the clock run out, and that will do it, folks, from Mitchell Irvin Stadium at Cy Tucker Field. South Oldham wins it 53-13, and South Oldham improves to 5-1, sending Anderson County home, evening up their record on the season at 3-3. We'll come back with post-game programming, including our scoring recap, some statistics, and our most outstanding players. Stay with us on Glycod.
Lines direct, not just blinds. Lines direct, not just blinds.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
we want to go through our, there we go. South Oldham 53, Anderson County 13 as our final. And alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. We'll have a look at final stats a little bit later, but our scoreboard ticker is presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions. Clarity for your financial future. So, we have our scores up, Tim. We'll put up our scores here. Tonight's scoreboard, as we mentioned, presented by Financial Solutions. Local scores, Scott County beat Collins 41-23 Thursday night. Forfeit of Franklin County over Shelby County. Spencer County 30-6 winners over Western Hills. Oldham County plays Atherton tomorrow at 3. That's Sunday afternoon at 3. And North Oldham plays at Henry County Sunday afternoon at 6. That is your scoreboard presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions. Clarity for your financial future. Break 2 of our post-game broadcast, and we will come back with a look at our final stats as well. And later we will have our most outstanding players. Stay with us on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
A plan for the future is a plan for peace of mind. At Ritchie and Peach Funeral Home. Proud supporters of the Lady Bearcats and locally owned by 1985 AC graduate Brian Ritchie, they have been serving Lawrenceburg since 1991. Visit ritchieandpeach.com or phone 502-839-5151. Ritchie and Peach Funeral Home, 701 North Main Street. Helping you create the tribute of a lifetime.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. Anderson Apothecary, just across the street from the high school on Highway 127.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free, no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life. Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Back to South Oldham High School alongside Joey Hamilton. I'm Paul Najar. And now for a look at tonight's final numbers presented by German American Bank, building our community together. And Tim Bryan, we've got strengthened our community since 1910, German American Bank. We want to take a look at these stats for Anderson County: 42 yards rushing and one play, 65-yard touchdown run by Nehemiah Wilson. So they were, the rest of the game, Joey, minus 23 yards, if my math is correct, and I think it is. 104 yards passing, 2 turnovers. And for South Oldham scored 53 points, 392 yards on the ground, 122 yards passing, 3 turnovers. Those are your big stats, brought to you by German American Bank, strengthening community since 1910. And, you know, it was downhill all game for South Oldham.
Yeah, South Oldham just kind of stepped in and just had their way, running the ball, passing the ball, making plays. And on the flip side, you talked about 42 yards total rushing, 65 of it was on one play, so that's negative. 104 yards passing, 80 of that was on one play of a touchdown, so not much more than that. And the turnovers, you know, only thing South needs to cut down is the turnovers. Arnold had 2 fumbles and an interception. And then on the flip side, Big Sam Dawson picked one off, and then of course really nice play there by Adam Kern. So
as well.
So yeah, just good job for South Oldham. Good day for South Oldham. Good day to be a Dragon.
Very good day for Coach Kane Sams and his staff. Well prepared and well on their way to a really solid season. They got a 5-1 start now. Anderson County drops to 3-3, and we will take our final break and return with our most outstanding players of the game, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Leslie Gilly. So when we return, you'll get those, and you just stay with us for the most outstanding players coming up on Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Lines Direct, not just blinds. Lines Direct, not just blind.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
And welcome back to South Oldham High School. It's that time, folks, in our post-game programming alongside Joey Hamilton. I'm Paul Najar. Tonight's most outstanding players are presented by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. Auto, homeowners, renters, life, and much more. Go to GillyInsurance.com. And for first, the Anderson County most outstanding player, Joey Hamilton.
Oh, there's one guy that did a lot for them tonight, and he had a 65-yard run for a touchdown. He caught an 80-yard touchdown. Also, that's going to be Nehemiah Wilson.
There
Two touchdowns tonight. 2 touchdowns for the Anderson Bearcats. Was the
his speed was the shining light there for
shining light
Anderson
for them.
County.
Yeah, shining light on a dull rainy day.
And for South Oldham, the Dragons were led by Mr. Do-It-All.
He did do it all. He 9 carries, 105. As you see there, 2 touchdowns, 3 catches, 51 yards, touchdown, punt return, touchdown.
4 touchdowns for Julian Miles. Big game for this young man. Following 3 last week at Oldham County, or 2 last week at Oldham County. Just making plays.
A player to be reckoned with. You know, week after week. If you're a defensive coordinator, you're going to have to. Where number 6 goes, you want to go. But you did see also they had various other players, so they're going to be a tough out. They're going to be a tough out coming down the road, South Oldham.
The most outstanding players presented by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184 or go to GillyInsurance.com. Now we transition to a look ahead. Next week's schedule presented by Mortensen Family Dental. A healthy smile means a healthier you, and general dentistry, dental implants, teeth whitening, clear aligners, and much more. So, look ahead. Do we have that graphic? Yes, we do. East Jessamine, 7:30 p.m. East Jessamine at Madison Central. Scott County at Anderson County. A tough one for the Bearcats, back-to-back. Mail against it travels to Frederick Douglass. Franklin County is at North Oldham, and Woodford County comes right here to Cy Tucker Field at Mitchell Irvin Stadium to play South Oldham and the Dragons. Good performance here by South Oldham, Joey. Your final thoughts?
Coach Kane Sams has his guys ready to play. You know, like I say, back-to-back big county wins here against North and Oldham County. Now he wins his first district game, but it only gets tougher as he has Scott County, Woodford County, and Collins, 3 other huge district games. But, hey, to start out 1-0, that's all you can ask for.
And that's all you want to do is just play that game ahead of you and get that one win at a time. So that'll do it. South Oldham 53, Anderson County 13. Want to thank executive producer Steve Bird down in Florida. Hope all is well with you, Steve, wherever you are, and all the folks in Florida dealing with Helene, the hurricane. I want to thank Chris Labar, president, owner, operator of Glycod Sports. Our camera operator, Greg Bryan. Great job, Greg. And Tim Bryan, our producer here on site. For Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay with us all year. Football, Fridays and Saturdays on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game was brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring the Waste Wizard search engine. Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. German American Bank, serving our community since 1910. LaGrange Service Center, Mortensen Family Dental, Operation Parent, and Financial Solutions Incorporated.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.